The Star.
Yeah, y'all already know. Seven the pan. That dude Fizz on the beat. Yeah. We live in entertainment. Sound change. Crown the kings, homie. This is where it get ill. About to have the tip off live as a tip drill. From the court to the diamond, to the track, to the big skin, flying around the field, starting five forever, keeping it real. If it matters in the world of sports, jeans and long sleeves, they taking no shorts. So hot to death, oh yes, these are the sports podcasts live as a pros course. Biz market wave, the starting five goes off. No matter who you cheer for, emotions out the window, they analyzing with clear thoughts. They take it way deeper than the force ever. No longer got any use for the four letters. The latest news, score stats and the view from the sideline. Ain't no guideline, it's just the truth. Yeah, no need to dig for a pardon line. It's always in season if people start five. We going in on three, run the baseline, start five. We got what you need. If it's sports news you see, we don't waste time. We talking cause we live it. We got what you need. We going in on three, run the baseline, start five. We got what you need. And y'all know me, seven sign, I'm the illest cat speak. I got what you need.
It's 2026. And we didn't give y'all what we normally give y'all. So I'm sorry that we didn't deliver what y'all needed, but we still gonna give you that shit anyway. And that I'm talking about our yearly wrap-up show, because we usually always close or kick off the year with our wrap-up show. But don't mind us. We still gonna give y'all a good one. Back on a Wednesday for the first time in I don't know how many years. It's your boy the mayor, that DJ named Ace 5, your mom's favorite fat guy, all the way from deepest, darkest Africa. And we are back with the newest episode of the Starfire Podcast. As always, hit that sponsor, hooksrub.com, 20% off your order using the code STARTIN5. What up?
What's good? What's going on? Is it wait?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What's up?
O was here first. O was on time today, y'all.
No way.
Yes,
way.
He had me beat here.
He wasn't there when I came in.
Nah.
I had some technical difficulties.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
man,
Had the Echo show on, man. Had the Bluetooth on the show. My bad. But yeah, man, I'm here. On a Wednesday. Maintaining. Watch my boys on thing, as I'm on the show. Yeah, man. Dan, you said it right, man. We from all different places. Your boy TJ. You had to make sure you say your boy TJ from upstate. I was about to say I was looking at like, all right. Because anything past the Bronx, everybody know, man.
Bro. I let it slide, bro.
Nah, Yonkers is the border. Westchester County, Yonkers is kind of like
Mount Vernon.
You say
right
Yonkers,
there,
Mount
bro.
Vernon, then it's upstate. Everything past. Yeah. Oh yeah, my bad. Shout outs to New Rock City and all that, New Row. But anyway, what up, Tyrone?
Yes, sir.
I was complaining about being on my involuntary vacation, and then I got that work call today, and I'm like, shit, I need a little more. So you gotta be careful what you wish for, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be going back to work, so I'm happy to do that, and I'm happy to be here tonight. What's up, TJ?
What's up? This time last week, I was celebrating New Year's by the beach in DR. Was eating breakfast on the beach on Monday, and I'm back to this bullshit. I'm happy that I took the vacation. I'm happy that I'm working. I need a remote job. That's what I'm trying to get to. I just need a remote job so I could be near the beach and go for walks on the beach after work.
I mean, you do IT, and
right.
the Indians do remote work on America all the time.
I know, but they ain't getting paid American dollars. They're getting paid rupees or whatever the fuck they making over there, bro.
And
You know
then,
what I'm saying?
And they getting the scraps of the rupees too.
Yeah, they.
and do you call it work? Because when I call customer service, they don't solve none of my fucking problems. They just talk to you for 20 minutes till you get frustrated and hang up on them. That's
Oh no.
not.
No. I'm way more in depth than that, but
Right, like
yeah, man.
resetting old people's passwords for the 100th
And-
time.
Oh no, I almost choked the lady out for that shit. Are you kidding me? She
No
came down
violence
4
against
times.
women.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm running a hospice sometimes, bro. It's crazy in there, man. It's wild. You know, the lady came down 4 times in 3 hours to get her password, and I'm like, "You're drunk. You're mad."
Shout out to the non-sponsors.
You know what I'm saying? Then I had
What up,
another
Jamal?
dude. Real quick, I had another dude who was trying to find an email, and he was like, I was like, well, type the person's name in the search bar. I was like, okay. He said, and now what? I was like, press enter. What the fuck you mean now what? Your man thought it was going to auto-populate. He was on Google or something like that. I was like, bro, y'all killing me in here, man. I'm wasting. You don't pay me enough for this. You don't pay me enough for this. But I digress. I'm glad to be back. I got a nice little tan, got some Henny White while I was out there. So yeah, it's been a good year. I want to start the year off the way I finished it, on the beach for next year. So that's the goal. What's up, Jay?
Darker than Christopher Williams yellow.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, it's been the end of the year got busy for me. Beginning of the year, I was off for a few weeks, but beginning of the year is busy too, which I'll take because fully freelancing now. So it's kind of like I got to say yes to everything, that comes across the way. But happy to be here. Glad it's been a minute since we did a weeknight jaunt. So
For real.
I'm happy about that. Yeah, and those usually work well for me. So
You say everything. You say yes to everything that keeps your pants on, right?
that's it.
All right, cool. We just checking. Just checking.
Independent from who though, bro?
Okay. I got you.
But yeah, but now it's good to be with y'all brothers and chopper though. It's been a wild ass end to 2025, and you see the shit starting already in 2026. So I'm looking forward to chopping it up with y'all.
Word. And we got a guest chopping it up with us, and you are.
What's going on, guys? My name is Victor. I'm the host of that Liquor Talk podcast, the podcast where we don't just sip liquor, we stir the culture. I'm holding it down here in sunny Florida, where we see beaches all the time, but we get New York weather as well. Got plenty of New Yorkers that come down here as well. So, but it's the great vibes. Been doing the podcast for almost 8 years. Great conversations. We have the realest conversations while sipping on some liquor. And for those of you who don't sip liquor, it's all good. We have sober sessions where we're not drinking as well. So guess what? Y'all welcome to come on down. It's a pleasure. This is my first guest appearance of 2026. So I'm blessed to be here with y'all. Chopping up time, fellas.
Yo, let me tell you something. We keep it real on this show, okay? 48 and sunny is not New York weather. All right?
Hold on, now some New Yorkers that love this shit. They like, oh, we love this shit. I'm like,
Nah, fuck
It's
them.
hoodie weather, man. Sweater weather.
Man, listen, you were sitting on this show with some real New Yorkers, and fuck this weather. How about that?
Okay, I can respect that.
Fuck this weather.
These New Yorkers who live in Florida, who bitch about it being hot all the time, but then when it gets to be cold,
Yeah, true indeed.
They literally bitch about it being hot all the time.
Nah.
And then when it gets to be hot and gets cold like it is, they loving it.
48 not cold. Not
You said
for me.
48's not cold?
You ain't wearing a wife beater.
See,
You're not wearing a wife beater.
There isn't.
What are you talking about?
Hold up. This is the reason why you are in Facebook jail till March.
Damn, not Facebook jail.
This don't say the word on our show, but this is you just said 48
Here we go.
ain't cold.
Dude, it was 51 in Philly today. I had to take my jacket off.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you didn't tell them about your long john shirt, your wife beater,
Hey,
and
right.
your
yo,
other hoodie you had on, nigga. Stop it, man.
you
Well,
know what?
listen. Well, let's furthermore, your extracurricular activities that you be doing and shit that warms you up, anyways, man. It keeps you warm.
Oh Lord.
God damn it. Oh,
You be
48 is
hype,
fucking
man.
cold.
You be like, all right.
I know you outside all the time, but remember, my job used to be playing in the snow. Now my job is supervising playing in the snow. Fuck this cold. Fuck this ice that I'm looking at in the street right now. Still, fuck ice too. By the way, in
I was gonna
Minnesota,
say, what
we're
ice
gonna
you
get
talking
to
about?
that. We're gonna get to that too. But uh, but yeah, man. So you said 8 years is 8 years your journey in the podcast game, and I know you know what's interesting is I know I think we've been following each other for a minute now. I know you've been definitely following the Stuff Our Podcast page for a little while and stuff like that. But where did the want and the inspiration behind podcasting start? Like where did your journey start roughly
It
8 years ago?
started. It started after I graduated from college, and I was looking for a way to get my voice out. And and then a friend of mine told me to look into podcasting, and I figured out how to do it, and it's like, and people kept tapping in with me. I just had to look back, and I found over the years I've enjoyed, making connections in different places, because the one thing I've learned is people in different cities will show up for you faster than people that are right up the street from you. So once I
Well,
started connecting with those people, it's like we just kept the train rolling.
well, that's that's beyond the truth and all that. But and I can tell you firsthand as being a creator most of my life that yeah, it be like that sometimes, but not from everybody. Because once again, shout out to the brother Fred Benz in the comments showing love. He is the guy who is the co-creator of our theme song that you heard tonight.
Mm.
Like he actually made our two theme songs that we've had. Him and the brother Seven the Panther. But yeah, man. I mean, 8 years in the game so far. How many name changes have you went through as far as podcast names?
I'm a surprise y'all with this one. None.
Oh shit! Good for you. Good for you.
Damn.
Because I had someone try to sell me on, hey, maybe you should change the name of it, but I'm just like, no, because you're missing the whole point. Because I believe you have some of the realest conversations and some of the heartfelt conversations while sipping on some liquor. You have them tough conversations where you get some truths that you might not get sober. So that's why you couldn't really sell me on the name change.
Not true indeed. A little alcohol could be some truth serum. I mean, there is a reason why they call it spirits. You might be conjuring up them wrong. Conjuring up them wrong spirits that be like, that one time, man. Like I let that motherfucker, slide a little and pause and all that. And
What?
yeah, exactly. Blame it on that. Not me now, but blame it on that as far as the liquor talking is concerned. But you said, I'll say you just graduated, so you are the youngest one on this panel tonight, huh?
Yeah, I just celebrated my 35th birthday in the last month in
Damn.
December,
Oh
Oh, with
wow.
December what?
Damn.
the 5th of December.
The 5th. Oh, okay. It's a couple days, I think, before my nephew. Because I
Well,
just celebrated number 46 on Christmas Day.
oh,
Oh,
so that
bet.
means that you don't.
I
That
hope you
means that
got
you
both
can't
gifts. I
tell
hope people
them.
didn't try to hit you with the Christmas gift and the birthday gift, because that's messed up.
I get the both still. Even still
So
from my
he,
parents, I still get the both. Go
That's
ahead,
what's up.
Tyrone.
so he's so young that he didn't realize that I was clutching my pearls. That's what I did when Dan made that statement. This means I was clutching my pearls. But I was taken aback by the statement, so that's why I did that. Just to let you know,
Shit,
young
man.
Buckaroos.
I got you.
So
I got
again, give the people again a little dose of what liquor talk is really about. And actually, if you want to,
you.
if you got something on your mind, deliver it to us in what you deliver to liquor talk, and then we'll play along.
Well, there's something on my mind. I played into the politics talk we're gonna get into later, which is how America is just this big ass bully. How if you have something, America wants it, they're gonna find a way to get it, and they're gonna take your leadership, they're gonna kill your leader, and then they'll put in somebody that's been trained through the CIA, use your government, use the media buy out your media and manipulate the people to turn the people against, that opposing leader who wants to do good for the country just to benefit America. And
Oh, he's
also,
typing into military secrets.
yes, and also Africa. Look at Africa too, because Gaddafi, he was killed because he wanted to unite Africa, have a unite Africa. Do you know in Libya they had no electric bills,
Mm-hmm.
but then America gets a hold of that, and the rest of Europe is like, no, we can't have that. So they
Yep.
offered him,
He tried to start like a unified currency and all that. And
Yeah.
actually, no, his big thing was having the money actually be backed by gold, the way the US dollar used to be
mm-hmm.
before it became a Federal Reserve note. It used to actually be backed by gold. And I know Gaddafi wanted to do all that. Just plain and simple, if you don't play by America's rules, America's laws, then America gonna come lay you down. And especially within today's times, if you ain't if you are brown, this guy's trying to make sure you lay down.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Man.
he will always say that we're not opposed, we're not doing this to the people. But I'm like, he trying to fuck up things for us, but he don't realize he fucking up things for his own people. Because I've seen a lot of them red states that rely on benefits and stuff. They're crying out for help. Like, black folks told y'all dumbasses this shit was gonna happen, but y'all ain't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those people he don't give a damn about either. It's the 1% that he care about, man. It's the classism, not the racism. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it boiled down to, man. Yeah. I mean, oh shit, what the hell I just do? My bad. I'm not used to this Wednesday shit, man.
Yeah, this is what happens when you early and on time. You forgot where you was. Am I supposed to be here right now?
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about podcasting. You learn to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's
Yeah.
when you
Man,
have
listen.
a passion for it too,
Well, we gonna get back into the political stuff in a minute because we was coasting and we could have went right in, but that statement right there, man. If you knew this journey over here and how much of
Oh, believe me, I've gone through the same similar things just in different forms. I've had co-hosts walk out on me. I've had guests not show up on time. I've had guests show up and just give me bullshit episodes. So I trust and believe I've been through it too. I've had moments where I'm really questioning myself, like, do I really want to do this? Trust and believe I've had
100%.
other moments too.
100%. And TJ's been here from out of everybody that's here from the initial iterations of the Startified podcast. TJ has been here the longest. Uh, he's seen the transitions, all the transitions, ups and downs, and even Jamal and then Tyrone we brought along. It's been at least 3 years now, maybe a little longer.
Yeah, I say yeah about that.
Yeah,
Damn,
at
3
least
years
3 years
already.
or so.
God damn.
Maybe longer than that. It feels
That's
like it's
quick.
long. It feels like it's longer than that, to be honest with you, man. But yeah, this podcast journey is a wild place, and like Tyrone can give you a little bit of his in what happened with him and how we kind of actually helped him get back and get to the love and the joy of this shit.
Uh, um, I do construction, so I had long rides in the morning. So I was podcasting from my ride in my car. So I would just turn my phone on, talk my shit on my way to work. It's usually like an hour to an hour and a half, and that was my show. And then I started doing it. I started taking it a little bit more serious, not much, but a little bit. So I started doing it, at home, like with an actual laptop, computer, camera, all the the shit. And then 2 years ago, I kind of got discouraged because it wasn't like financially. It was more like, nobody cares. Like nobody's really responding, nobody's listening. And then I had a lot of the fake shit going on where I would talk to people in person and they would be like, yeah, your podcast this, podcast that. And then behind the scenes, I'm not getting no views. I'm not getting no comments. I'm not getting the shit that I'm thinking in my head I'm supposed to be getting from what I'm doing. So I was like, you know what? I'm out. I mean, nobody cares what I got to say. I kind of got discouraged and I was going to quit. But because of Dan, because I saw Dan and we had a rapport on TikTok, and he was like responding. I was commenting on his stuff, and we kind of had a rapport. And he was like, I got a little show to come on, and I'm like, all right. And so he let me guess, and I showed up, and it was up and stuck from there. And then I was like, well, these guys on this show kind of appreciate what I was doing, and kind of like made me feel good about my contributions, and so that kind of gave me the energy to like continue my show. But let me tell you how Dan got me, right? He texted me or called me. I think he called me, and he's like, listen, I got some news about the show. And I'm like, well, what's that? And he's like, well, you've been on for a while, and me and the guys decided. Now, me being negative, I'm already in my head like, damn, man, I'm not going to be on the show no more. And then he goes and says, yeah, we don't want you to be a guest on our show anymore. And I'm like, oh. And so I'm fucked up by it, right? I'm sitting here, I'm about to hang up. I'm like, damn, I done screwed that up now. Now I'm like, well, I'm going to cancel my show too. Like, I'm really done. And then he informed me that they didn't want me to be a guest because they wanted me to be a regular part of the show. So he got me with that one. But I've been here ever since, and I've been doing my show ever since. And,
Victor, I just want to say he's the main antagonist of the entire show every week, bro.
Yeah.
Man, nobody's got a bigger soapbox than this man right here.
Everybody's going right. Everybody's going right. He's like, well, this is my time to go left.
Hey, gotta have one of those, I guess. Every once in a while, you gotta have a shit starter on the team,
He hit the Capadonna line. I came to the fork in the road and went straight right out the mouth to the Golden Gates. See the silver spoon in my mouth. I had cake. My rap, sorry, I can keep going. My rap, yeah, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, man, man, we've this podcasting journey. One of the reasons why I asked you, like, did you ever go through name changes? Because I know a lot of people who've been around doing this shit this long have tried this, tried that. This didn't work. That didn't work. This didn't work. That didn't work. And like you, or like us, the starting 5 podcasts, ever since this show was created in 2015, has never changed its name since then. Also, we were a network at one time where I was managing to have other shows on the things, but to the game of podcasting, and something that I teach I do also a panel discussion at a convention, which was interesting to hear you talk about the black one in Baltimore?
Yeah.
I knew nothing about that. I heard nothing about that.
Wow.
Because the only thing that I've heard of that era was what I obtained called the Black Finity Gauntlet, which was a podcast content creator summit, and I've transitioned into a bunch of different things over the years, yada yada yada. But besides, I was just saying, teaching the podcasting game and stuff like that, consistency is the number one thing within all of this. So how do you keep consistency, or how have you kept consistency?
I've kept consistency by telling myself by having a passion for it. Number one, that's if you don't have a passion for this, you're not going to be consistent. If you're looking at this as a way to get money or to have a chore, then you're not going to be paid. You gotta genuinely love getting on the mic. You gotta genuinely love talking to people. So having a passion for it is how I was able to be consistent, and it's helped me to be consistent. And also being consistent has helped me expand my guest reach to places I would have never thought I've had people come on from. I've had people come on from different countries. We had to figure out the time constraints, but they were great guests and we had great conversations. Remember last year I talked to somebody in Indonesia, and the year before that it was somebody in Italy. So
wow.
Just being consistent and also networking with people as well.
100%. Networking and consistency is big keys, and that's something that I'm glad we're starting 2026 like this, networking with now a new member of our family. So once again, as I said before when we were just talking in the inbox, you're welcome at any time. You've been on now you're definitely welcome to come back at any time. We're normally Sundays, but we had to finally get some shit in because we couldn't keep, we usually take a break, but this feels a little bit too long of a break that we've taken.
I feel you. Now, the next step is I got to get y'all on Liquor Talk to have y'all come have around me, you know what I'm saying? That's the
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Which just to maybe not to throw you under the bus, but to throw you under the bus. I've been available. Everybody hasn't been available at the same time, but I've been ready for you. Pause.
See, I was waiting for your team to come through, man. I didn't want you to have to be a solo roll with solo,
I ask these brothers, especially when it comes to representing our brand, I can definitely roll solo. I've been the main captain of this ship since inception. So it's
I'm
all right, but
available too.
it's all good. And yeah,
We'll set up. We're
Tyrone,
gonna get it set up. We're gonna get it set up before the end of
yeah,
this month. We'll
definitely,
get it set up.
definitely, definitely,
Let me know. I'll be
definitely,
there.
definitely. Oh
See,
shit. And if
see
we, like
you.
you say, and even if you want to do a series with us and try to catch us all 1-1, get O on time. That's number one. Jamal, if he's not shooting the good film for the Lord on a Sunday,
Mhm.
you know, I think we got to get
True.
Jamal back in here. Okay, he's
See, when
coming
you
back. Yeah, after we just shot. Okay, Tyron.
when you get a certain age, you start sitting down, and that's why I'm available because I ain't outside. I ain't outside. My kids is grown. I go to work. I go back in the crib, and then I get to this here, and then I definitely ain't going out after that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not outside
And
at
dude,
all.
and if you listen to our last few episodes, which are all uploaded to audio finally, people, he's been outside enough. Am I wrong? Oh, he's been outside. He's been outside. He's been in four wheels, four chicken wings in the bagger.
Not the wangs.
Oh boy, since high school.
Since high school. Down since four flats and a pair of bobos. But anyway, all right. So Tampa sports. I've heard you talk sports in your show. We originally started off as a sports show. What's your teams? Give me all your affiliations. We
All
don't
right.
take that. I just ride with. We all love the sports, but we all got teams.
All right. In football, my team just got knocked out. They're the Bucks. They deserve to get knocked out where
Oh,
we
here we
ended the
go.
season. NBA, I ride with the Orlando Magic. Tampa ain't got a basketball team. Baseball, it's the Tampa Bay Rays. And in
Yeah,
hockey, it's
hopefully you
the Tampa
get
Bay
your stadium
Lightning.
back this year.
Huh?
Hopefully you get your baseball stadium back this year.
Yeah, we have it back. The problem is like they trying to get a new one. And I'm like, why don't y'all just try to build the team now instead of waiting out 3 years to finally want to start spending money? Because I'm like, we got an AL East where everybody's competitive, but I'm like, y'all so busy trying to get this stadium, but we trying to win games. The Rays are the only team in Tampa that haven't won the championship.
Hold on.
That's
The Tampa
the
Bay
Dolphins.
Rays
Yeah.
won a World Series
No, they
years
didn't.
back.
No, they
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 didn't
made
win.
win.
it.
They
Oh
made
They
no,
it in
no,
win.
no.
2008 and
They win.
2020. They made it. In
Okay,
08, they
Yeah.
lost
yeah.
to the Phillies. In 08, they lost.
No,
In
right,
20,
right,
they lost
right.
to the
Okay,
Dodgers.
right. Because it was one of those years. I think one of them years they beat our Yankees. Well,
That was
for that one.
Miami.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
No, Miami
Marlins beat
won.
the Yankees in
Yeah,
03
yeah, in the
Yeah.
World Series. No,
In the
I
in the
World
think
World
Series.
Series.
Tampa beat
Yeah.
the Yankees one time to make it. No,
Yeah, Tampa beat the
one of
Yankees
them.
in the 2020 playoffs. I remember that.
Yes, yeah.
But like a $10 million roster.
Right.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
they be playing some goddamn money ball, but I'm like, you guys can't be doing all this money ball shit, especially when you got the Dodgers spending trillions of dollars and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no playing Moneyball against the Dodgers, and as Yankee fans, I think what's his name, Cashman and them might have to fall off that trying to keep our roster to 180 million nonsense. I think we're gonna have to
Man,
get rid of that.
Yeah.
because I know Big Papa Steinbrenner back in the day, he ain't give a damn. He go whip for whip with the Dodgers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this time when they realized, hey, we ain't got that bread like that.
Yeah.
They got it. They got it. They're not spending it though.
Yeah.
And
They're not
that thing,
spending
and
it.
that thing with a lot of teams, they have the bread, they just not spending it.
Yes. Yes. That's a huge thing. I mean, they say these like small market teams don't have the bread, and these other teams, the big market teams, put into a pot. But these owners, like I keep telling people, this is not their day job, so they're not making money off
Motherfuckers are
the
worth
owners.
billions of dollars.
Yes, so that them worrying about losing money for their team is bullshit. So,
But what did the Steinbrenners do though? Besides outside of Yankees.
I have no idea. I mean, when George Steinbrenner bought them, he bought them for super cheap or something like that. It was like it was
And
only a
I've
couple of
only ever
$1
known
million.
them. That's a good question because I've only ever known them just for Yankees.
Yeah,
Well, he had to be a
Yeah.
millionaire to buy him, though. He had to be a millionaire to buy
I'm
him
not. I
first.
think
Maybe
real
they
estate, I'm not sure.
real estate.
I'm
Maybe
not
it was real
sure on
estate.
that.
I'm gonna say something though. The stadium is kind of very important though, because I'm from Philadelphia, not an Eagles fan, but
Hmm?
I'm not an Eagles.
That's
He's
me.
not a fan. He's not a
That's
fan
me.
of any local team, yo.
Washington Commanders is my team, but what I'm
Are
saying
you a
is,
Flyers fan?
yeah, we don't need to have to know. I'm Pittsburgh Penguins fan. We don't have to talk about that. Listen, I didn't,
Go
I
Tampa
didn't
Bay
start,
Lightning.
I didn't start
He got something
talking
against
talk
Philly.
about my fandom. Okay, I was talking about the stadium thing. Can I please finish?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not an Eagles
Sorry, man.
fan,
I'm sorry.
we had Veterans Stadium, and Veterans Stadium deteriorated, and it got to the point where even Eagles fans didn't want to go there for Eagles games. So not having a good stadium did kind of fuck up the money, kind of fuck up the bag a little bit for the owners and stuff like that. So we can't just put building the stadium off to the side like it don't matter, because if the Eagles would have still had Veterans Stadium up here, if the link wasn't built, half of those ticket sales would not exist, bro, because Veterans Stadium got to the point where even Eagles fans didn't want to go in that joint.
But if you win a Super Bowl, they will come. And
Aren't,
guess
Yeah.
who
wait,
did?
hold on. Aren't
And
the
guess
Commanders
and
fans
guess who
almost at
did
that point
that?
with the Commanders?
What happened?
I said, aren't the Commanders almost at that point where the fans don't want to go all the way out to Maryland to their stadium?
Right, they trying to get a new stadium too, because they're trying to. They
Yeah.
can't make money by winning, so they got to
Yeah,
do
but
something else.
but ain't it in another part of Maryland though?
No, I heard that stadium might be
Landover,
actually
right?
in DC. Or it might
Yeah,
be the old RFK. They're trying to they're gonna tear down RFK and put the stadium there.
Yeah,
From
that's what
what
they're
I've
trying
heard.
to do. Tear down RFK and put a new stadium there. The stadium they got now is in Andover.
Do that after Trump leaves office. Don't give him no satisfaction.
Oh yeah,
Please,
because
please do not put that
you know it's
man's
gonna be
name on
called
the
Trump
stadium.
Stadium.
Hell no.
Right?
It's gonna be called
Fuck
Trump
that.
Stadium if they do.
Hell no, man.
Dan,
Every C to be orange. What up, TJ?
just to answer your question, George Steinbrenner's family were shipping magnates, and they owned the American ship building company before they bought the Yankees.
Okay.
So they had
Okay,
real money. They had real bread.
They
Okay.
had old money.
They was playing in international waters.
Deep pockets. They was deep pocketed already. So
Damn.
Word.
No wonder the Yankees were able to win 27 titles.
Oh, here we go. See, I noticed it's a little bit of
mean,
hate, man.
I mean, 20 of them anybody
hate
was
show
born
respect,
here.
though.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, not a single of us was born for 20 of them, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
We
I
might.
don't know what happened. I don't know what
See,
happened.
you don't know these guys, man. They hate on success. They hate on
Oh
success.
God,
You
boy.
know what I'm saying? They like mediocrity. So of course they gonna hate when you successful.
Tyrone wasn't
You know what I mean?
alive for 10
Speaking
of
of
those
which,
17
speaking of which,
championships
I'm-
either. So
I'm gonna segue, right? I'm gonna segue, right? Me being so Jamal and myself, and all right. That's all good. All right. So Jamal, myself, and TJ being Giants fans, right? I'm gonna take that mediocrity, and write a handwritten letter to Mr. Harbaugh and his family and tell him to
Yes.
please consider
oh no.
Good
coming
segue.
to the
Good
Giants.
segue. Good segue.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good segue. How do y'all
Yeah.
feel about these coach firings, Jamal? Like where you at with them?
I think almost all of them are justified. Did they get rid of Todd Bowles?
No, they didn't.
No.
Oh, good for him. I would have absolutely taken him as a defensive coordinator for the Giants.
Black man with a job.
That's it.
I'll take
So
it.
good on Todd. They've been talking about getting rid of John Harbaugh for what, 5 years now, and Lamar kind of saved him there. He lost his job because of a kicker. Let's just put it out there. He lost his job
True.
because of a fucking kicker. You know, but the hot name right now for my shitty ass Giants is they want Kevin Stefanski. I'm like, why?
Nah.
I
No,
was
What
about
the
to
That
fuck
make
don't
have
that
make
you
no
joke.
done?
sense. I guess they're you
no.
looking at the fact that he's an offensive minded coach, and
I
he can
don't.
get. But
His
And
I'm
I
offense
looking
was
at the
has been
fact that
about
he
lousy.
was with the Browns, and I feel like he kind of sabotaged Shadur Sanders a little
He
bit.
it was no
I kind of feel
100%.
that
100%.
way,
That's what he did. Yeah, you know what I mean. And his offenses have been lousy. You know what I mean. Look at I mean, Baker Mayfield left Kevin Stefanski and went on to have a better career. You know what I'm saying?
And they were trying to push Baker Mayfield out the door. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
right.
how'd that work for y'all?
And I don't trust a dude that thought Dylan Gabriel was going to be better than Shador. I can't use that. I can't go with that mindset.
So I have a question. I have a question, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to go off the rails a little bit. But what is there any legs to that story that Stefanski, his wife is a granddaughter to Tim McCarver, and that's the reason why Stefanski never gave Sanders any burn because of what Dion did with Tim McCarver back in the
But there's
day.
more to that. There's more to that because Dylan Gabriel's agent is like Kevin
Yeah.
Stefanski's man
Fancy.
too.
It's
Oh
corrupt.
wow!
It's wild.
All the
It's
way.
Yeah,
wild
it's
what
so
they
I
do
didn't
in the
know that.
backstory. Yeah,
I don't want
there's more to it.
anybody like that near my squad because he just shows he will choose emotion and feelings over fucking smarts, and we can't have that. I
Yeah.
don't really want John Harbaugh. I don't think he's going to be. I mean, yeah, the guy's a proven coach, but what is he? It's the wrong Harbaugh. I wanted Jim Harbaugh. That's what they should have gotten. We talk about Michigan.
Y'all needed the
like, yo.
discipline. Y'all needed the disciplinarian version. That's
Man,
what you're saying to
man,
me.
exactly.
Your team's again. Your team's setup is. It's not just about who's the head coach. It's who is the staff he is bringing with him,
And
That's
also,
and
right.
that's what it's all about.
hold on. Also, to add on to your point as well, it ain't just about the staff; it's also about the GM as well.
Oh yeah, he need to be out of here.
These players, who is drafting these players? Because I'm looking at the Bucks GM like, bro, you need to tighten up with your draft picks, because I don't know, man. We can't find a pass rusher, man. You've been passed up on all these good players,
We'll see you next weekend, Fred Benz. We'll see you this weekend, Benz.
But
It's just
I
this
mean,
dude. He kept his job because he hit on the last draft. That's how he kept his job. He hit on the last draft.
Who's that?
Right?
Shane?
No joke.
Yeah.
He hit on that last draft, and he did fix the offensive line. Let's keep it a buck. We had a shit offensive line for 15 years, and this offensive line did their thing this year.
And longer than that.
Yeah, so that's what saved him. But at this point, I'm like, go with one of the young kids. Go with Clint Kubiak. I'll take him. The defensive coordinator from the Colts, defensive coordinator from Green Bay. Dude knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Brian Flores. I'll take him.
Yo,
I heard he might be going to the Raiders.
Oh, Jay, he'll never come to the Giants again. Flores will never come to the Giants after they did him dirty with the day bullshit.
What about Pierce? What about Pierce? What about Gruden?
Pierce is going to get an interview. I'm not going to take Gruden. He's worse than Stefanski at this point. So
probably the most racist out of all of them, bro.
Yeah,
we had to deal with Gruden. Yeah, I'll
and although the Giants, I don't want to go there because we already had the discussions of how I was feeling about the Giants. The last 18 months, but I think Flores is going to not Flores. I think Antonio is going to get a interview. I don't know if he's going to get a head coaching job. They may make him defensive coordinator, but I'm like, bring in one of these young minds. But if Tom Bowles
step
gets
back
the job,
to go forward.
They need one of these young minds to come in here and revolutionize some things. So
yeah. And we need we need an offensive coach too because the quarterback's a stud. And you changing up again already, man. So the kid can play.
You got a stud wide receiver. You got a stud quarterback. You got if he can not CTE himself, a decent running back. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you got you got a nice base there. We got one of the best left tackles in all of football.
And you got a stud pass rusher if he can focus.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Brian Burns was like second or third in the
defensive
league
line
in sacks.
got potential.
Yeah. And then the young boy that just come up, he's getting his legs wet.
Part of him.
Yeah, he's gonna be a shark looking for blood and water next year. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I think Mike Kafka, he may keep his job as OC because they may want to keep the continuity with the quarterback.
But he's too conservative, though, man.
Yo, this is not fucking New York television. Why y'all turn this conversation to a Giants conversation, bro? It's the whole time about the Giants. We talking about the NFL coaches getting fired, and y'all turned it into Giants talk.
And only one of us still got a team in the playoffs.
It's okay.
That's
okay.
Wait, who's team in
the
playoffs?
Dan's the Eagles.
Oh, you ride with the Eagles. Cool.
Burley.
Y'all literally said that y'all think that all the coach firings were justified. Y'all don't have a problem with them. But me, I think that Pete Carroll, I got a problem with Pete Carroll being fired because Pete Carroll was giving a team of shit and it was only 1 year. And I think that they should have at least gave him a chance to work the draft and probably try to see what he can work out with that team. So I don't think that's fair. And for y'all sitting up here to say that it's justifiable to fire John Harbaugh when Mike Tomlin still got a job is egregious.
Yep. Mike Tomlin?
Because John Harbaugh over the past 10 years has been more successful than Mike Tomlin. But y'all argue with me about Tomlin keeping his job every single year.
How many Super Bowls do they both have?
They both have the one Super Bowl. They both have one Super Bowl.
But
how many losing seasons does John Harbaugh have?
Doesn't matter. In the past 10
years. No. Answer my mother flipping question. How many losing seasons does he have compared to Mike Tomlin? Who's never had a losing season. I am sick and tired of you arguing for a black man to lose his job.
Yeah.
I was going to say that when you refer to Coach Mike, make sure in front of it you put career winning coach, Coach Mike.
Wait a minute, though. In the past 10 years, John Harbaugh has been more successful than Mike Tomlin, bro. That's fact.
Listen,
Mike Tomlin been 0-6 in the playoffs.
How you fire a man whose team is in the playoffs, though?
Huh?
How you fire a man whose team is in the playoffs?
That was fluky as fuck. You know it. And here's the other thing.
It don't matter. He in the playoffs and there's another winning season.
So this is the standard. The standard is to go 9-8 or 10-7 at best, get to the playoffs, and get your ass whooped every single year. That's the standard. That's good enough.
Right.
The standard is his team went to the playoffs and the other guy got fired. That's the standard, bro.
Yeah. That's
and let's be clear. The same. He also got fired with the same position that you glorify so much, the quarterback position.
The quarterback. That's all. Who's Mike had? Who's Coach Mike had?
Yeah, he got a dude that got 1 foot in the grave.
Come on now.
In a football grave, and he has
Pickett's a bum ass Russell.
Fam, as soon as he had a quarterback with a pulse, they went right back to the playoffs, bro. You know what I mean? In between, Groper Ben and old ass Aaron, that litany of quarterbacks that Mike had, and still had winning seasons with. Meanwhile, Harbaugh he got Lamar.
There's no backup, and when Lamar went down,
Lamar in his prime.
Yes, sir.
Was ass
yes,
when
sir.
Lamar
Yes,
went
sir.
out.
So when does Doran Moore with less run out, bro? Is that's permanent? That's forever? Because he ain't doing shit with what he got. And y'all keep going on this, he did more with less. So forever in Pittsburgh, they just supposed to have winning regular seasons and losing the playoffs, and everybody's supposed to be cool with that. No Super Bowl.
Doing more with less don't get you fired when you make the playoffs.
Victor, so you're familiar with this consistent argument that we have.
Yeah.
Tyrone has consistently caped for Mike Tomlin's firing for as long as we've been doing this show with him.
Yeah, what he got against Mike Tomlin?
I don't.
I got something against mediocrity, bro.
Now hold
And
on,
Mike
hold
Tomlin's
on, hold on,
mediocre.
hold on. And so mediocrity to him, from most arguments we have, is not winning championships, or not, not winning championships is generally mediocrity to him.
No.
Yeah, but I've seen cases where a coach has been fired and the team was actually doing good. Like, take the Chargers back in the day when they fired Mike Schottenheimer after a 14-2 season, and they haven't been the same since, And I also remember the Chicago Bears got rid of Lovie Smith after a 10-6 season, and then they went through some terrible seasons before they became to where they're at, So it doesn't always hit right, getting rid of a coach for a winning season.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Like, if Baltimore not doing good, like if Huntley didn't have to start a few games, if Lamar Jackson hadn't got hurt, would we be even having this conversation about Harbaugh being fired? So come on, man, that's not it. Baltimore was doing good, and they still was talking about firing my man. So due to Jackson being injured and not being on the field, and due to the games that they had to squeak in and they had to fight back at the beginning of the season, Harbaugh deserves to be fired now?
No, hold on. What I heard about Baltimore is Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson kind of had a riff. So that's what I've been hearing. And when you have a riff with the star quarterback, then of course they're gonna side with the player that they're paying hundreds of millions of dollars to.
Multiple time MVP quarterback at that.
And just to be clear, the mediocrity is not losing in the playoffs. The mediocrity is 0-6. 0-6 in the playoffs. You can't even win not one playoff game, which tells me that the record of in the regular season of never having to lose in regular season means you're beating up on bad teams. Because when it comes time to play the creme de la creme, you're getting your ass whooped.
Wait, are you talking about Mike Tomlin? Because Mike Tomlin won a Super Bowl now. Mike Tomlin's
not in the past 10 years.
So what you're saying is you rather just never make the playoffs for 10 years straight than go 0-10 in the playoffs for 10 years straight.
No, he would rather he would prefer a coaching carousel until you get that one that takes you over the hump. No.
Until you get Bill Belichick, basically.
That's what I want. I want to keep moving coaches till I get the right one. And Mike Tomlin ain't
it. You'll never do that because nobody's going to want to come to your team for the instability.
And also think about all the money you want to keep paying these coaches. You keep
exactly
about all the money.
Bro gonna have 7 coaches unemployed on the payroll, and they ain't gonna be doing shit.
Okay,
they ain't gotta do shit. They gotta just go show up on TV, go be on ESPN, and still get checked from you.
They're going straight to ESPN.
Okay.
Yep.
So y'all want to keep paying a guy to lose? That's fine.
Not to mention, if you think about it, right? Like your resume, once you win a Super Bowl, your resume is set for life. Like how many Super Bowl coaches, whether winning or losing, are coordinators right now in the league?
Also,
you know what I'm saying? Not many.
Also,
if any.
If your team makes the playoffs, you always got a shot.
You're in it to win.
Dallas Cowboys say, "This is our year," right?
or the Lakers.
As the Cowboys say, "This is our year," and they don't make the playoffs half the time. They said that shit.
The Cowboys ain't gonna do shit until Jerry steps aside. I'm sorry.
That's it.
And we like that. We like that. We like that they ain't shit.
But the thing is, once you make the dance, you can do it. Anything can happen.
Right.
Ball bounce is funny, bro.
Definitely.
Ball bounce funny, bro. No matter how many times you lost in the playoffs, the numbers are gonna eventually pan out for you.
Have to again, and Tyrone, this is coming from Giants fans who, again, they scraped as a 6th seed to just make it to the Super playoffs and won a Super Bowl.
And listen, hey, I'm a Bucks fan. I saw my Bucks win a Super Bowl from the 5 seed, because we won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady.
Because y'all keep beating my Eagles too every fucking time. Y'all kept beating my Eagles to get there.
Hold on, no, the Eagles kept beating us too, man. Y'all kept beating us.
Y'all
the reason Tony Dungy got fired from Tampa Bay. Y'all talking about a black man losing his job. Y'all the reason Tony Dungy lost his job and John Lopez gets the Super Bowl.
I'm talking recent Tampa has had my Eagles numbers in
Not this
like
year. Y'all
last
beat us
5 to
this
6
year.
years. I mean, but like, I'm talking like last 5 or 6 years or so. Like it's always an up and down game with y'all.
Yeah. And
Well,
what's funny
What's
is
up,
I
you make
know
a
Jamal?
good
I know
point.
plenty of people from Philadelphia that live in Tampa as well. That's the crazy thing too.
Dan, you
What's
bring
up,
up a very
Jamal?
good point. You bring up a very good point. And Ty talk about the standard being 9 and whatever. The Giants won that Super Bowl at 9-7.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
9-7 and 10-6.
The name
Bro,
of the game is get there.
That's
Yep.
it.
bro,
Get there.
It don't matter
blind
about no
squirrels
seeding
still
now.
find
It don't
nuts.
matter about no seeding.
Blind squirrels
Yeah,
still
you know,
find
I
nuts.
think America. I ain't gonna lie, America was rooting for the Giants to beat the Patriots in 07, though.
Twice.
The world was sick of the
Twice.
Patriots, man. The
They
whole
were
world was sick
16-0, but somebody
Yeah.
beat these motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
Listen though, there's a difference. Okay? The Giants was 9-7, right? But the Giants were a team that nobody wanted to see in the playoffs because they still had an outstanding defense. Nobody's scared of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh
Not
has
that
never
first
been
year. Wasn't
scared.
nobody scared of them damn Giants,
Yo,
man.
the Giants had that defensive line. They
Wasn't
weren't scared
nobody
of it.
scared of them Giants. Ty,
Yo,
that year.
yo,
If the defense was so good,
Get into the
Tyrone, we
playoffs.
wouldn't have been 9-7.
Yes.
You understand
That
what I'm
defense-
That last
saying?
game of the season
y'all was
to
9-7.
get there,
Y'all,
man.
y'all was 9-7 because y'all was mediocre at the best position on
Tyrone,
the
you
field, which
also
is Eli
forgot
Manning.
Eli Manning had to come back 4 times in those playoffs because they was down in the fourth quarter to win those
The only
games.
reason why teams wasn't scared of the Giants was because they was counting on Eli to throw maybe 2 picks in the game. They was counting on that. But
Yeah.
don't tell me they didn't fear that Giants defense.
You forget Eli, boy. That fourth quarter. If that fourth quarter was close,
man.
it was
Captain
Eli's
Clutch,
game.
baby.
All right.
Captain Clutch, baby.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Man,
Eli
going
was
dark.
That dude won in the ice box.
so
All right. Green Bay was like -4 without the windshield, and we still
let's
won.
be clear right
Okay.
now. So all of y'all sitting here right now, if any one of
Tom
y'all think if
Tom
any one of y'all
Coughlin was
right
as
now
red as
sitting here,
Tyrone's shirt.
if any one of y'all right now, if
Yes.
any one of y'all right now sitting here willing to pick Pittsburgh against Houston.
We're not saying they're gonna win because, like I said,
What are
we
you?
didn't pick the
I mean,
Listen,
anything
we
can happen.
we
didn't
It
didn't
is
pick
at
the Giants to
Pittsburgh,
win.
so
What
you're
we're
acting like
saying
it's
is,
not at Pittsburgh. So
yes,
anything can happen
it don't
because
matter.
it's at
Listen,
Pittsburgh, you know.
listen.
And we don't know
We
CJ
how.
didn't pick the
Stroud.
Giants to win.
Slow down,
neither,
slow
man.
down, slow down.
Yes,
We're
go
all
ahead.
stepping on each other. We're all stepping
Go
on
ahead,
each other.
Vic. Go ahead,
No, I was
Vic.
gonna say it's at Pittsburgh. So now if this game was at Houston, I'll say yeah, Houston will win. But this game's at Pittsburgh, so you just never know how a young team could travel. You know.
That exactly.
And Pittsburgh is a young ass team. They balled out this year, but they're still a very young team.
And CJ
They
Stroud didn't start the season off great either. You know what I'm saying? He did not set the season setting the world on fire. So, you know, it's a test. It's a test.
They got a
He's going
season.
into one of the most hostile places in all of NFL right now.
Mhm.
And I would
But-
say
but-
head coach, after this playoff game, Mike Tomlin better catch an Uber because he ain't getting on the team bus. Okay? He better Uber back to the crib. He ain't getting on the team bus.
I can see them moving on from Mike if they go out there and lay an egg. If they go out there and
They
get
is.
dominated and get beat down, yes, they're gonna start beating the
28
drums
to
from
3.
Mike.
Hold on, listen.
28 to 3.
What I think might happen is they might not extend. They might not pick up his option for next year though, because next year will be his last year. He has an option after that, so I can see them not picking up his option.
Right. They may not
Right,
want to
and
go
like-
for a full coaching search this offseason when you only
and,
got one
and
more
yeah,
year.
and like I was talking about last night at work was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Once again, Tyrone, the Pittsburgh Steelers has been the model of consistency when it comes to coaching. 4
Stability.
head coaches, stability, yes, stability. 4 head coaches their entire existence. So we're not Steelers fans, but who's out there to replace him? So they don't then
Anybody.
fall into the trap of the coaching carousel situation.
Here's the other question then. Since the Steelers been the stability of coaching and all this and all that, why Mike Tomlin bold-faced at the press conference when that lady asked him, do you feel like your seat is hot for next season? This nigga said, my seat been hot for 18 years. Knowing that
There
he
you
got
go.
the strongest
There you
seat
go,
in
Coach
football.
Mike. Because he's right. Coach Mike
He
is right.
100%
That's right.
bold-faced lied. His seat ain't hot. He's sitting on
He's
the
a black
Yeti
man
team.
coaching in the NFL. He's absolutely right.
He know what it is. He's a black man. You said it. He's a black man coaching in the NFL.
That's it. There you go.
Oh, yeah, all right. Y'all trying to spin it. But y'all know my man's feet is cold as the pole in the winter. Okay?
All right.
He-
And it's
all
not
right,
like he
Laffa,
wouldn't
listen.
have a job. It's not like he wouldn't have a job tomorrow if he left Pittsburgh.
He kept
The
his
If he
Giants
job
got
wanted
his
one.
because
ass tomorrow.
he has the ability to lie with a straight face because he said that without even flinching and he knew that was bullshit.
Hey, me as a Giants fan, I'll take him.
The Giants, they're already trying to start that narrative. Tomlin's and the Giants. You know, the Giants
Mediocre
and
anyway.
Steelers are related.
Mediocre
The
like
Bucks were
mediocre.
to fire Todd Bowles, which they already said they weren't gonna do. Mike Tomlin was a replacement because Mike Tomlin did coach in Tampa at one point in time.
That's right.
Well, Mike Tomlin's saying that my seat's been hot for 18 years. Again, the black
It's
man
hot.
coaching in the NFL, 100%. And then number two, again, you are coaching in a team with a history that only had, I think, 3 to 4 coaches prior to you.
Yeah.
It's
So who
always
hit the
it's
seat up?
always it's always going to be up for you. But
That's
again,
pressure.
Uh,
yes, the name of the game is let's get there and we'll find out when we get there. You gotta make it, at least just make it to the playoffs to get there. And to make it to the playoffs, nobody's making it with a fucking 7-9 record. Let me flip that
yeah.
around. And you got the New York Giants. Once again,
Mhm.
you got the New York Giants. So and on top of that, I ain't hating on no black coach in the NFL. Straight up,
They
no
can't.
head coach anyway.
I mean,
Unless
you know,
unless you a shithead.
I was talking about real quick. I was talking about this with my boys in the group text, man. If you think about it, if you think about all these black coaches that have been in the NFL, in and out of the NFL, you know, they always have the shortest rope. And of course, 9 times out of 10, these black coaches are in bad franchises. You know, everyone calling for Aaron
That
Glenn's
part.
head. What's that?
I said that part.
Right.
That they always got
Everyone
short
call
leashes.
right. Everyone calling for Aaron Glenn's head. Right. Now, I get the fact that he's a defensive minded coach. He was a semi decent cornerback when he played, and they have no what was defensive touchdowns
No
as on the
interceptions.
whole. Right, I get that, but
Shout outs
I
to the new
mean,
YouTube subscriber.
if Aaron Glenn was coaching, say, the Chargers or the Colts, or well, maybe not the Colts, or a decent franchise, basically, we wouldn't be having these conversations. But already, the fan base wants to get him out of here.
And they
You know,
deserve the fucking misery they have, the Jets, because I hate that Jets are they are the worst when it comes to how they talk about their black coaches.
Wait a minute.
That fan base, the way they talked about Brother Herm when Herm was getting them to the playoffs, right? The way they talk about Todd Bowles, calling him incompetent and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's the fucking
Wait,
Jets.
wait.
It is the Jets. Aaron Glenn came in and he got no quarterback. All them quarterbacks the Jets had went elsewhere and is doing well, right?
yeah,
They got no talent. They got rid of Hot Sauce or whatever his name is, right? Get a
Oh,
Look
man
at
Darnold.
Seattle. Look at Seattle right now.
yeah.
give him some
Donald
time to
Donald
fucking
is
to
killing
build
it.
a team. So this is the worst season ever, the Jets. What?
What?
Fuck out of here.
Where's the culpability of him being a defensive coach and having a terrible defense? They didn't get
You
not
need
one
talent.
interception the entire season, bro. If I bring in a defensive coach and the defense stinks, this
Yeah,
guy is incompetent. He's terrible.
Hold
you
on.
need
I
For the
brought
talent,
him in
Jets,
man.
I gotta look
consistent.
at who the fuck are you drafting? Like who
Yeah,
are you drafting and who are
Right.
you developing? That's my
you
issue
still
They
with the
need
just
Jets.
talent. Yes,
they
you
just
still need
let
talent, man.
they gave up one of the top corners in the league.
That's it.
Yeah,
For a
The
first round
Jets
draft
do
pick.
Jet shit, right?
Mm.
yeah,
If
The
I bring
incompetence
in
starts up top.
yeah.
a defensive head coach, I at least expect him to be middle of the road. At
Oh,
least middle of the road.
you don't know the Jets, bro.
Man, yo, man.
You don't know
The Jets, I really believe that Joe Namath may put a curse on that damn franchise, man.
But you did something.
To win that Super Bowl, they had to pay that price, man, because
Right.
they've been terrible ever since then. You know. Yeah, you had those 2 runs in the early 2010s where they made the AFC Championship game, but what have they done since then?
You know,
Shit the bed.
I heard
Make New Yorkers upset.
Waste talent. Waste talent.
And they
I
still
heard some
talking about they should
crazy
bring
one.
back Rex Ryan.
I heard something crazy on ESPN today, though, right? The worst franchise in the NFL history is actually the Arizona Cardinals. They said Arizona is well ahead of teams with the least amount of double-digit wins in a season. Like, it's like by far they have the most seasons with double-digit losses, and they're like the worst franchise in NFL history. And you think about the Browns, you think about the Jets. Nobody even thinks about the fact that the Cardinals are like super terrible. When he said it today, I was kind of shocked. But then when you think about it, they were bad when they were in the NFC East.
Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald was the last time. Actually, Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden was the last time that the Arizona Cardinals were even thought of. Period.
Actually,
So
2015, when they lost
thinking about
Cam
them.
at the NFC Championship game. That's when they had Carson Palmer. That's the last time I remember them being.
I forgot. See, that's how I forgot Carson
The
Palmer
Red
was
Rocket.
Yeah.
That shows how much we nobody think about them damn Arizona
Nobody
Cardinals.
cares about the Arizona
That's
Cardinals,
right.
man. Yes,
You know how many
They
fucking
were
people
bad
forget
in
that.
2 divisions.
Dude, you know how many people fucking forget that they were a part of the NFC East at one time?
Yeah,
St.
St.
Louis
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
They were
Yeah.
part of
St.
the
Louis
NFC
Cardinals.
East.
Phoenix.
Mhm.
I'll never forget that they was a part of the NFC East because they used to beat the Eagles every year. They would lose to everybody else, but they would beat the Eagles every fucking time, bro.
NFL geography was wild back in the day. You had Carolina and Atlanta and New Orleans in the NFC West, along with San Francisco and the Rams.
Yeah.
I remember the Colts used to beat up on the Jets every year.
That's right.
Yep, they used to be
Remember
NFC.
Jim Harbaugh used to
AFC.
quarterback the Colts?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Captain Courageous.
But all in all, like you said, the NFL coaching firings, like, yeah, they do feel justified. And we briefly breezed over it, but definitely the Kevin Stefanski one. Definitely, like, that whole thing was set up for failure from jump.
Yeah.
For real.
Stefanski was running out winning the Super Bowl. So, you know what I mean? Because he won the Super Bowl in Cleveland. Yeah, that playoff game, that's the Cleveland Super Bowl. When you're mediocre,
I thought you were talking about Madden or something.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It wasn't. That's what I was thinking. You know what?
Nah, Tyrone was
No.
playing Tecmo Bowl.
Stefanski won a playoff game, and that's the Super Bowl for the Browns. That's why he stayed there this year.
Did they fire the Dolphins coach too?
When Tyrone thought about
I
that,
don't think Dolphins coach got fired yet. He needs to
He
be
should have
fired.
been fired.
when Tyrone thought about that, he heard. He heard.
No.
He heard the 8-bit tunes in his head.
No, I just know when you're mediocre, your Super Bowls are different than the actual real Super Bowl. Just like the Knicks championship that they won this year is good enough for them.
Here we go.
You know?
Okay.
No, hey, hold on a second. It's 2026, so did Tyrone just project something for us?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he just project that the Knicks are winning the championship?
Excuse me. The championship they won last year. My bad. What is it? The Emirates Cup.
The same chip, the same cup that your team won, but we digress.
I don't claim that. Have I claimed that? No,
you
I
got
did
it
not.
on. You got it on what? You got it on what? The buttons on your belt.
Yes,
you didn't see the
100%.
belt.
Oh wow.
He got the cup title on the button on the back of the belt.
No, I don't.
Ooh, you a Lakers fan living in the Northeast? Wow.
Man, listen.
Sixers is right there.
Huh?
Sixers is right there.
Sixers right where?
Right in your
Mediocrity.
back alley, man. Used to
Think
go to the
about it
spectrum as
in
a kid.
mediocrity land.
Used to go to the spectrum as a kid, man.
It's only champions in my backyard.
Yeah, far deep, way back in the backyard right now, except for the
2020,
Lakers. Except for the Lakers. You see, he didn't pick up that Washington belt again.
I did. I picked that up
Uh huh.
first. You ain't peeped that.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Still got more than the Eagles.
Word to Mark
Still do.
Rippin.
Still do.
Word to Mark Rippin.
Win one more, and then me and you can talk. Because we got three.
That's fine.
In my
I know how.
lifetime, I saw
I
all
know how
three of them.
many. Okay, you said it correctly. I'll stop. Because I was gonna say I know how many championships my team has, but you said in our lifetime. You're correct. We
No, the
weren't even
NFL championship. Yeah,
our
we talking
parents
Super
weren't
Bowl,
even
buddy.
thought of in
Come on, man.
1933.
If you got to go to
our pa-
NFL championships, that automatically means you lost. You lost. We talking Super Bowls, baby.
I know. I say like the brother JP used to say, pre segregation don't count.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Pre segregation don't count. That's what JP used to say all the time. Pre segregation don't count. Because again, if we was talking total championships, the only team that can sit up here and talk when it comes to football is the New York Giants people. Because
Hey,
they have a total of 8 in their history.
Yeah,
That's why it's important to know history, people.
yeah.
To know
bro.
that history repeats itself. And as the brother Victor mentioned earlier, history within America is repeating itself once again because the orange, I got to shout out my brother JP again, as he used to call him, the orange orangutan devil, decided to decided to finally strike down with grave vengeance and anger on Venezuela with this alleged assumption of drugs coming from them, which has been disproven by the internet several times over that it's a lie, that the drugs come from other countries. They might pass through Venezuela, but they ain't coming from Venezuela. But we'll digress on that. And they decided to tear up Venezuela. And this time, unlike the 90s and 80s and every other time that we've been at war with one of these countries, he was actually kind of honest enough to make it known that this shit is about oil. It's about oil. And a side note of the oil thing was like, okay, so maybe this is why the Sidco around the corner from me is 10 cents more than the other ones down the block. Because usually the guy right around the corner from me is cheaper than everybody else. So maybe this got something to do with it. But anyway, to go in once again to try to steal somebody's thing, try to take over their government, pull the regime change that I think just might not work out for them the way they're thinking. But with such criminal behavior, and again, not to mention, we really started off this year with this motherfucker done bombed Nigeria. For what?
Christmas.
Yeah, so the end of last year.
Yeah.
Done went and dropped bombs on Nigeria for something that, once again, thank you to the sleuths on the internet, was proven a lie that Christians were being attacked. Like I said earlier, if the country is brown, he's going to try to lay him down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Listen, only because, thank God for the internet, because he was beating that drug drum, boy. He was like, "Yo, it's the drugs," and like you said, the internet sleuths came out and was like, "Nah, there's no drugs coming out of Venezuela." No, but they do have the most oil in on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? And then they finally had to come out and say, "Oh well, yeah, the oil." Because so now if you realize they're not even talking about drugs anymore. Now everyone's talking about the oil. So it's like, you was trying to kid the public. Like, come on, we know what it was.
Yeah, it's
You
like you
know,
trying to kid the public, but we on the bullshit because y'all been doing this shit since the 90s and 80s. Y'all
yeah,
known to terrorize countries over oil, you know?
since the 50s,
Hell
even
yeah.
before that. You know, is and you know they had your boy coming out in the Nike tech suit. I'm like, yo, I need that color. I need that color.
It look
I
better
ain't
on
gonna
me than
lie.
it does him.
Yeah,
Right.
word. Yo,
But
Halloween. Halloween, I already know what it is, boy.
Yep.
yep.
Everybody gonna have that shit for Halloween.
And, yo, what's wild about that? Just because on the inside my job situation, everybody coming into work was just like and was doing what we call relays, going to dump the trucks at the dump. I work for the Department of Sanitation, Victor. Uh, freaking one of our dumps is over by the federal prison on 29th Street.
Mm.
Mhm.
And they was like, yo, they got traffic all fucked up over there. Like they shut down a piece of the Gowanus when they was moving them. They had that whole piece of 29th Street shut down where they had to go down to like 30 something through the new industry city to come up. And it was crazy over there. But it's just crazy overall. Now, mind you, Jamal, this dude is a dictator, as is, you know. But keeping it real, like, have we really heard? I mean, we've heard bad things about this guy, ancillary, like by way of like news reports and stuff like that, like taking what is given to us. But we've never really heard Venezuelan people come out and say anything really, really bad, seriously bad about their country. Unlike America, where the people are speaking on a daily basis, on a minute to hourly basis, about
Because
how bad this fucking president is.
you know, the
Right.
difference is because people in Venezuela know what's up, and they're now feeding into the bullshit that's being brainwashed to them by the media. Whereas Americans, some Americans, they're just taking the bullshit the media tells us, and we're going with it. Whereas other people, they're actually doing the research and they're living the country, and they know that this president has been doing right by us. Fuck what America says.
Right. And like
You know,
O said, Jamal, like, thank you for the internet. Because if this was 1980 something, all
everybody
we
be on
could do
board.
is go all we could do is go by what fucking Walter Cronkite would some say on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Like going back to history repeating itself. This is the dumbest shit. And every year, this country did some dumb shit. This is the dumbest. This is beyond the dumbest shit. It's gonna have repercussions because he straight up just hijacked somebody's oil, and they said they're gonna resell it on the market, and we're gonna take some of the profits. We're gonna
Oh,
sell
we're
their
gonna give you
oil
some of the money back.
at market value. We're gonna
Mm.
negotiate that. You stole their oil bound for Russia and for China and other places. You think that's not gonna have repercussions, fam?
Right. Right.
They so stupid. They think the Chinese need us. The Chinese don't need us. They don't need this
We
country
need
at
China
all.
more than China needs
Yes,
us.
they don't get it,
Mhm.
and they're patient as fuck. They're like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
On top of it, those countries actually have smart people running them. You can say whatever you want about Putin, but the dude's a former intelligence officer. We have a former unintelligence officer in this country, right? So
Mhm.
We
it's like,
got a motherfucker that probably didn't even finish the 5th grade.
man,
Yeah.
we
Right.
caught this movie already. This is called Iraq, and a bunch of kids died over there
Mm.
for this
So,
bullshit, right? Doing nation building, and the regime that was in charge here, that shitty ass regime, as fucking Rhodes scholars compared to these monkeys that's in office right now, and they're gonna try the same shit.
well, well, that was my point to say. When Victor started this, he started saying that United States is bullying, 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 and in my experience with bullies, they bully because they don't know how to use conflict resolution. They're not
Mhm.
intellectual enough to have a
Say that.
conversation,
Say
and
Mhm.
that
so
shit.
they use their power to bully, right? In the United States, I'm sorry, but we've been looking, we were the most powerful, most best nation in the world, and now we look stupid. We got this president that was an asshole that was fucked up. We elected him, and then he left, and then we elected Joe Biden, and then Joe Biden's falling down, falling asleep, and the rest of the country is taking us, the rest of the world is taking us as a joke. And then what do? We double down on the first asshole and restart it back up. So now we don't have time for
Tyrone,
Now he falls asleep and
Tyrone,
falls.
who's also in these meetings falling asleep,
Yep.
right.
shitting himself in a fucking diaper.
So how do we look? So how do we look to the rest of the world? How do we look? Do we look like a powerful nation? Do we look like the best country in the world? No, we look foolish, we look stupid, we look fucked up. And so now what do? We have to fight because that's the only power we have is to bully.
We look like the mid-level drug dealer who took over the corner without a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've seen this in The Wire. I've seen it several times already.
that's the fact.
Omar's coming. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. They don't realize Omar is coming. Omar is coming.
Omar's coming, bro.
Who's Omar in this? Who's Omar in this scenario?
Bully always gets
China.
punched in the mouth eventually, man. That's the thing that people not seeing in hindsight.
China or Russia is eventually gonna come for us.
And it's just gonna
And
be
we're gonna have our pants down when they do it. We're gonna have our pants
And here's
down.
and here's the problem within that. Again, I'm the lone person who lives on an island. And you know for damn sure that if they're gonna strike somewhere, they're not gonna strike Kansas. They're not gonna go to fucking Oklahoma. They're not gonna go to fucking Iowa, Montana, South Dakota, all the places where they voted for this dumbass because racism.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna hit New York City.
Yep.
And you know how
populated.
many hold on, you know how many New Yorkers already say get Staten Island off the map? And who's the big island to hit to really make a statement? And they don't have to they could also hit the red island of Long Island too.
Yeah.
And start there. They don't have to hit Manhattan.
Suburb. That's right.
They don't have to hit Manhattan right away again.
It don't matter. It'll be in broad daylight when they do that shit. Trust me.
Exactly.
But
Shit, they might hit New York, they might hit LA, they might target the West Coast, they might target areas of easy access as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we stuck in a little bit of a bad dilemma here ourselves because, like, I'm gonna tell you like this. I grew up, my dad was a neighborhood asshole, right? And all the time I always said, man, my dad's an asshole. Somebody should come kick his ass. You know what I mean? But if somebody comes to kick my daddy's ass, I'm gonna suffer from that. So even though, yeah, we deserve our comeuppance, but if we get our comeuppance, then the people are gonna suffer from us getting it. So it's like, do I want it to happen? Yeah, but if it happens,
I'm
it's gonna
sorry.
fuck me up too. You know
Sidebar.
what I mean?
Your face, because when he said I said somebody has to come kick my daddy's ass.
I gotta come kick my daddy's ass.
Like he wished for it.
I was like, yo, Tyrone has been a dirtbag for a very long time, boy. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
The apple don't fall far from the tree. The apple don't fall far from the tree, gentlemen.
Oh, he said, yo, somebody gotta come kick my dad's ass.
Somebody gotta come kick my dad's ass. Like, you can't kick that ass.
That's how we feel about our president, right? But if our president gets his ass kicked, if Russia does attack,
that's not well. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Hold on. Let's clarify this because number one, we don't look at our president as our dad. Number two, if our president got his ass kicked, I think we all would stand there and say, and that's what you get, motherfucker. Looking over him just like this. Or it's you got knocked the fuck out.
Hell yeah. You got knocked the fuck out.
Hit him again.
Hit him again.
Kick him.
Because
kick him.
My dad runs the household. The president runs the country. So yeah, if it happens to my dad, yeah, I'm gonna stand over him and I'm gonna go, yeah, you got knocked the fuck out, but then I still gotta go back in the house with him.
That's the difference. I'm saying, but that's the difference is you love your father. We don't love this president. It don't connect. I see what you're saying, but we don't. This don't connect. I know exactly what you're saying.
No, the red states that don't know no better love the president. Us black folks, we don't love that motherfucker.
Well, there's some black folks that they would they
That's some black folks that probably need to get their ass whooped, but
I know.
they would
I
eat
know I love
his
my
they
daddy. Did
would
I
eat
say
his
that?
ass if they had the opportunity.
They gotta get to that
Huh?
Did
diaper
I say I
first.
love that man? I didn't say
he
that.
and after
Oh
they get done
shit!
eating his ass, he might tell him you're fired and make him look stupid. And that's the
Right?
thing. Some black folks that ride with the Republicans, I'm like, y'all so stupid because after they get done using you, they're gonna kick you to the curb. That's why I'm looking at Nicki Minaj like, what the fuck are you
But,
doing, ma'am?
Oh,
but Victor,
we
here's
gonna
the
get
thing.
back to that one.
Do
We
we
got to
want?
get back to that.
Yeah. But do we? So do we want Russia to win if they do press us? No, we don't. Cause
No,
you
I
know what I
would
mean.
prefer
That's what I'm
China.
saying.
I would prefer China because China got the best EV cars in the fucking
Hell
world
yeah,
right now.
China got them dynamite EV cars, man. I'm like, shit, I want me one of them.
Word, word.
Yo,
They
y'all,
got
y'all,
the
y'all,
illest.
y'all ready to start speaking Mandarin?
I'll learn another language.
I'll
That's
learn another
something.
language.
That's
Hey,
something most
I
ignorant
heard it's supposed to
Americans don't
learn.
want to do.
Hey, somebody sign me up for Rosetta Stone. I'll learn that shit.
There you go. There
Oh,
you go. You can give me the DVDs. We can go back to the DVDs,
I heard,
the
I heard
CDs.
Rosetta Stone take 90 days. I heard Rosetta Stone take 90 days, bro, and they had you popping on that shit. 90 days.
Duolingo. I got the app on my phone. Maybe I should start now. One of the two. But yeah, now Victor brought up Nicki Minaj. I mean, just to get off the sadness of the bombing and shit. Like, has any of y'all signed the petition to for her deportation?
It's up to like 120,000 now, ain't it? They're trying to send her
I,
back. It's back to Carnival.
expeditiously.
Expeditiously, they trying to get her ass by there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I am not opposed to that. And think about it again. She's trying to be down with the GOP, the Guardians of the Pedophiles. Who? What is she married to?
A pedophile.
Yeah.
And what's her brother?
Yeah.
Another
What's
one.
up? What's up, brother? Right? Like, and you're not a citizen. Now, what this triggered? What this triggered, TJ? When I first heard this shit, but not in the same equation because one lyrically is light years better than the other. Was oh shit, she's still in this fucking country, but rest in peace, Doom. They deported his ass back to England. Why can't she go?
They
Who?
deported Slick Rick when he got in trouble back in the
Right.
day.
Shit, you better
Back to
believe after
Brixton.
they get done using her, they're gonna send her ass back to Trinidad and Tobago.
100%. But no, I said MF Doom is
Yeah.
from England. Doom
Yeah.
was born in England and never
Yeah.
became citizen.
Yeah.
Which says a lot when we talk in this immigration shit. Like, it says a shit ton about the American process and the American system. Because they're mad at all these brown folks in this country who helped build this country and create and make this country to what it is.
Dan,
And
if
it's
you
like, thank you
really
for your service. Get the fuck out.
really want to talk, Trump's wife is not here legally either.
Yeah, that
Yo,
bitch.
that
Nobody talks
lunatic,
about that.
they gave her a genius visa, bro. You know how hard that shit is to get? She got a fucking genius visa. She can't even read a children's book.
Be best. Be best, Jamal. Be best.
Oh man. He up there reading to them kids, sounding like fucking Count Chocula, scaring everybody's children.
1, 2,
One.
3, 4, 5.
1, 2,
My problem is,
buckle my shoe.
Yeah.
3,
my problem
4,
is,
I am a
you're,
whore.
my thing is this though. You're rich in America and you're loved. And all you got to do to continue to be loved is make good music and keep your fucking mouth shut. And she can't do that. Here I am working hard and struggling, and all you have to do is make good music, be rich in America, and keep your fucking mouth shut. And like,
Which we wish she did. Which we wish she
mean-
did, because there's no problem. I'll say it like this: there is no problem with blonde hair, blue eyed white women. Okay, But be on a fucking stage talking about black people, black women, like we need to start being nice to there's no need to be mean to them. It was like, bitch, where the fuck did this come from?
For real.
Who the fuck is talking about this?
That bitch probably
Yeah.
got some black dick and wanted to show love, you know?
I mean, let's be clear too, man. Like Nicki Minaj's star was dimming. Let's put it out there.
You know what? That's true. That is true because a lot of female rappers they truly outshined her. You know.
Yeah.
No. But here's the problem, and I said it. I said, Nicki, the only reason why the Barbs is listening to Cardi B is because you ain't putting shit out. If Nicki drops an album right now, she'd be back on top. She's better than them. Nicki Minaj as an artist is better than the girls that's beating her out right now. She's just not making music.
If that's the case, right? If that's the case, why did she shut down her social media?
Because she joined that panel, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
she became part of the
Magic Code.
Yeah, and she knew that her fan base was gonna turn on her when she did that shit.
So then why
Well,
did
she
she
knew
do it?
what she was doing. She's a grifter. She
Yeah,
ain't
she's
selling
a
the
grifter.
records. She ain't selling the records. It was over for her when Cardi came out. It was really over for her after Meg Thee Stallion came out. That whole type of thing has a shelf life, and these younger, prettier girls doing it.
Jamal, on
She
top of
doesn't
that
know how to
too.
pivot.
On top of that too, though, Jamal, though, it's her attitude was catching up with her also.
100%, because you don't
Yeah.
never hear anybody say she's a nice human being. Or
Yeah,
anything positive about it. You don't never hear that. Then you got the drama around the people she surrounds herself with.
Yeah.
Her husband, the dude she was seeing before, her husband, and the brother. So there's a lot going on there.
yeah.
But
Mike-
Kids can't
Mike
be
was
backstage at her concert
there.
because of her husband and her brother.
Yeah.
to go on that stage and carry water for those folks who that dead man called her by name and said she's a horrible, horrible example of a human and role model for young children and black women. And she went there and carried water for them.
Wow.
But
That's something
so
different.
my
That's something.
mindset. So where I come from, my mindset is this: if I'm in a game and I'm supposed to be at the top of the game, and these young bucks, Megan, Cardi, all these people come out, and I'm better than them, I'm gonna eat them up. Nicki is not selling albums because she ain't making albums. She just completely kind of stopped making music. She hasn't had anything put out in years. So it's like you kind of quit. You know what I mean?
But
I don't
but
feel like
also,
she-
Tyrone,
I feel like she gave up.
But-
She just quit.
but Tyrone, what do I also say though too when we talk this rap and this hip hop shit, right? It's past her time, and every generation has their moment, and her moment in the sun had passed.
It's not like
Now,
she can't
yeah.
tour. It's not
Now,
like she
right.
can't tour.
Well. She can go on tour now with fucking Kid Rock and fucking
and Ted
them
Nugent.
garbage ass. Yeah, them niggas.
You know.
And she'll be the opening act, you know. She'll just be
That's
the
it.
opening
Yeah.
act, you know.
Yeah.
Wait.
All of y'all are touching on it, right? Like if she was a type of rapper that was like an MC Light, Latifah, maybe not Latifah because besides the militant part, but I'm just talking about as far as not so much subject matter, but as far as just talent. Like all she has, she's the second coming of Little Kim. So and what happened with Little Kim and Foxy? Once they got too old,
Age out of it,
you
man.
start. Yeah, you're not looking at them the same. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's what Nicki was. She was smart enough to see. She was smart enough to see that. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to sell as many records as I used to.
But she's made enough money that she's good, bro.
Yeah.
But here's
She's
my
got,
problem.
she's got enough money, bro.
On top of that,
My problem.
she has enough talent, enough personality, and enough followers. She could have pivoted that whole Nicki Minaj image into something else. She could have been hosting shows. She could have
Which
been
she
hosting.
did. Which she
Right.
did because she had the thing with Apple. When Apple
get you.
started the whole streaming radio shows and stuff, she was one of the first ones with one of them shows.
All of that.
Look,
I didn't even know that.
look.
America's
I ain't know
Got
that
Talent. She could have done shit like that.
She
Yeah,
could have been
right.
right on
all
reality
that
TV with the rest of them,
Yeah.
bro.
The Masked Singer, all that shit, she was tailor made for. You know what I mean? So, but
But
that's where she went.
my perspective is the fact that though, like, Sexy Red is out here selling albums, making money. Glorilla is out here selling albums, making money,
I'm about selling
people
albums,
like
selling
Lotto
singles,
and
selling singles. Yeah, but
and Bia. There's a lot of women rappers out here. Huh?
You said?
no, you interrupted yourself.
He
You
froze.
froze?
He froze. He went to Cybertron.
Oh, he's back.
Did you kick the wire again, Tyrone?
Yeah. No. I think. Am I froze?
No, you was.
No,
You
you
was.
good now.
Repeat
Am I good now?
your point, man. Repeat your point.
No. The barbs are onto him though.
Yeah, so you said all the rappers' names already. That's what you were up to.
No.
You were saying
What I
that
was saying,
they're making good music. All these women out here making good music.
That's crazy.
right. But my point is that Nicki is like they're making music off of what they're doing, and I'm not taking away from what they're doing, but Nicki's better. She's better than them. And I feel like if she made an album right now, legit honed her craft, like legit made an album that I think it would sell. When you got Glorilla selling and Sexy Red selling, Nicki's better than them. And that's not even up for debate for real. So I think that she would still be
Sidebar.
able to sell records.
Breaking news. Trey Young is getting traded to the Wizards
To the Wizards, yeah.
for
What?
CJ
Kisper.
for CJ McCollum and who?
Corey Kisper.
There you go.
Did Atlanta get some draft picks back?
I don't know. That's
Atlanta
just the main part of it.
Magic City got a
better
new
at least
batch
get
of
some
wings.
draft picks back if they're gonna do that.
Magic City got a new batch of wings, so they just had to give them out. But keep going, Tyrone. Keep going.
They want to get rid of him.
Hold up.
But
Can't be a
point,
Knicks killer with the Wizards.
That Nicki's still better than them. So yeah, she may not sell as many albums as she previously did, but if she kept making music, I'm pretty sure she can hit Glorilla numbers.
Well,
So it ain't
to
like
your
they beat
point-
her out.
to-
She just kind of quit.
To your point of standing on the music when it comes to Nicki, and then Victor, you might feel me on this. Nicki had hit that point of like she became an elder in a way. I mean,
what I was trying to
generationally,
say.
music wise, yeah, she's still younger, but she became an elder in a way to where, like TJ said, like O said, everybody said it. She don't really have to make music, but she could do it when she wants to. But when you are now stepping out and like Jamal said, carrying the water for the white folk, not all white folk, just them white folk we're talking about. Where you carrying the water for Turning Point and MAGA and all that stuff because you have an agenda. Now you deserve to lose whatever black fan base that maybe don't want to ride with you no more. Keep Kundis Owens on your team. Keep what's that fucking police captains? Keep them black folks with you. Keep them black folks with you if you want to. But she was musically, because this isn't about music, but musically, she was in a position where she could have dropped the album every 4 to 6 years if she felt like it. But
She
like
could have did
TJ
some
said,
Jay-Z shit. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
So
and
you
she,
sound like Jay-Z or something like that.
right, and so like that's where she was. But again, Victor, like she decided to damn shuck and jive, tap dance, and put on a blonde wig and blackface for them.
Tap that, and she's stupid as fuck for doing that because she don't realize that as soon as they're done with her, as soon as they get everything they want out of her, they're gonna kick her to the curb.
Papers, please.
The islands of collected tokens and coons. There's a long list of them. It's been spent.
Listen, she won't be able to even go back to her own island after this bullshit because nobody's gonna be wanting her around for that.
For real.
Now, so who
She
knows?
literally put herself back in the same boat as her husband and her brother right now.
Unless they told her we'll get your brother out of jail or some shit like that, it made no sense for her to do anything like that, man.
100%.
It just just boggles me. They must have gave her a check too, a little check or something to say, hey,
They had to have
you know,
given her a
Turning
check.
Point is wealthy. Turning Point is wealthy as hell. That didn't come
Right.
free of charge. Well, yeah,
They
she
said, here's your turning point.
I don't
Come
know.
to the ducks.
Man,
Come
but
to the
you
dark side. No, no. The answer is no. The answer is no. I could use about 500. Actually, I could use about $800 now for a slip and fall that I had that I got to pay for. But I I could use $50 right now. I ain't taking 25 cents from Turner Point.
Yeah,
no. What I was gonna say was
fuck
what I
themselves. If I take it off from them, hell no.
what I was gonna say was would I do that for my brother? You know,
no, no.
and
What did Tyrone say about his watching his daddy get beat up?
Well, let me tell you right now. I'm gonna be honest right now. If Turning Point said, "Lisper, we want you on our show," and they offer me the bag, I'm gonna take the bag. But guess
I know
what?
you are. I
They
know
not
you
gonna
are.
hear that episode. They gonna kick me out in 5 minutes, bro. I'm not gonna last on this. They gonna bring me in. They gonna give me the bag, and within 5 minutes, they gonna be like, "Get this nigga out of here." Okay? And then I'm gonna
well,
pay
yo,
you
no,
more
Hard,
they
money,
gonna
bro.
hard PR.
I feel that.
they're gonna agree to give you the bag after the show.
Yeah, they gonna
They,
pay me to leave. They gonna pay me to leave. They gonna be like, "Look, we'll give you the money just for you to go back home, brother, because you ain't
I
here."
Hard
feel that.
PR.
Tyrone gonna be at the ATM with a fat negative on his account because he thought he had brand.
Right? That's so, why you take money from me? That was my last
Mine
choice.
is $495,000. Who's
Like they had to take my last 20, nigga. I needed gas in the morning.
word.
That's how it be when you have shit on auto pay. Like, bitch, I needed that.
No, see, y'all got. They gonna pay
It's
me to
like
cancel my. They gonna pay me to cancel
Tyrone?
my whole podcast, bro.
Tyrone be like,
I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Tyrone be like, I didn't transfer it quick enough.
No,
Shit.
no. Listen, they're not gonna pay me to stop talking to them. They're gonna pay me to never talk again, ever in life. Just be a millionaire.
They put that
Damn.
money in
Well,
Bitcoin.
then,
Never
then,
to talk again in life. Shit.
yeah, you and Charlie Kirk gonna be sharing the same spotlight, then, brother. 'Cause-
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
man.
Hey, you know, I heard something about
Chill.
Charlie Kirk. I heard he was supposed to be the president in 2028. And I think he
That was
told
it.
Yeah.
people about it, and that's why they killed him.
no,
Nah, I
That's
don't
not
believe
why
that.
they killed him.
no
No.
way.
I heard that,
No
but I did
way.
hear something that he was going to be the next president, though.
That was their
That's
long-term plan.
insane.
But he deviated from the plan.
Yeah.
And he started going against the plan, and well, that'll
We
come.
didn't
Stop
need
planning.
President Beavis.
Yeah,
we did not need a President Beavis.
we didn't need him as president anyway. So
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for the Lisper presidential campaign because I still want to put my name on some ballots.
You
So
can
I
write
think
your
I'm a
name
star.
in.
Dude, I told you before. I did it one year, and I got a last name that was in government. Dinkins. Please, Mr.
Mr.
And my
Dinkins,
wife
would you
is
please
asking.
be my mayor?
There you go. There you go.
Hey, man, look.
Oh man.
But man, this was a good warm up to start off 2026. We should be back this Sunday, and hopefully we'll give you our year end wrap up for 2025. We got a lot of stuff to go over, a lot of the good, a lot of the bad, a
I'm
lot
bringing
of
the
just
ugly.
hey, that's every week. But as always, and as we do once again, Victor, you are more than welcome back at any time, any weekend. We are doing the show if you're ever free. And as the guest, you are the first with the final shout outs.
All right. Thank you. First of all, shout out to you guys having me on this wonderful platform. I definitely honored and blessed to be here with y'all, spend time with y'all. Definitely appreciate it. And I'm definitely look forward to return the favor to have y'all on my platform, the Liquor Talk Podcast. Shout out to everybody that supports the Liquor Talk. And also shout out to all the family out there. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. We got more episodes coming, so y'all get y'all liquor ready and pour it up and get ready. And stay ready so y'all have to get ready.
Word. Just don't forget a couple shout outs for us that you was here and all that good stuff. But anyway, no, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming on. Like I said, we've been working on it for the past, I would say, damn near the past month. It's been like playing a game of fucking tag or like fucking hide and seek type shit. Like, yo, this week, not this week, not yet. No, this week, yo, are you free? Yo, this is what we doing. And then a lot of it was the fucking snow had me working.
Yeah.
The snow had me fucking going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Jamal, you know what to do.
What's up, yo? Vic, pleasure, man, and thank you for coming through, bro. Great having you on the show. Shout out to Big O, TJ, Freddie Benz, Lisper, Maya, anybody else that was in the comments. Great show, great start of the show. We got a lot more to get into. I'm gonna say peace to shout out Hooks Rub real quick. Peace to Ishtar. Peace to Ill Magic. Peace to the same.
All right, is that me next?
TJ.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate the shirt, Jamal, because we formed like Voltron today, so that was dope. And Vic, appreciate you coming on the show. Looking forward to returning the favor, brother. And I'll bring my big cup for when you're ready to have us over there. Shout out to everybody today. Good topics. Looks like we gonna be talking about a lot of shit this year for a long time. Like the stuff is writing itself right now. You know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't have too much difficulty coming up or finding new creative ways to shit on the government. That's the theme going into 2026. It seems and shit. So yeah, but it was good seeing you guys during the week. I mean, this has been a long time since we've been on a Wednesday. This is some old school feeling right here. So
JP was still here when we was on Wednesdays.
Yeah, that was that brought back some memories today. But pleasure. Can't wait to do the year-end show on Sunday and talk about the year that was. Ty?
The one thing that I appreciate the most is when we offer guest spots and guests show up and they contribute. And so I thank you for that, because that's the worst thing, when they don't show or when they come on the show and they don't contribute. And so for you to come on here and have legit things to say, I really appreciate that, good brother. And I want to be on your show, but I don't think you should encourage me to drink more liquor, because as you can see, it goes off the rails a little bit. I bring it back, but it leaves sometimes, But I appreciate you being here, and I always appreciate you guys being here. And I can't wait to do our year-end review show, because I'm looking forward to that.
Tyrone, you got to sip when they're on his show. You got to sip it. It's not juice, bro.
Oh,
you got to sip it.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Usually. You ain't racing against nobody, bro. You ain't
yes, I am. Listen, everything with me is competition. If he drinks a whole glass, I gotta drink two.
Yeah, it's him versus the cup, dude.
I can tell you that he beat me tonight. I'll tell you that. He beat me.
Ooh, yeah.
Bro, I'm about to take a good nap. But thanks for coming. Oh.
Yes, sir. Yo, great show, man. Not used to the Wednesday nights, man. It's gonna take a little getting used to, man. But I'll be more prepared next time. But great show, man. Shout out to Victor for coming on. Shout out to my Knicks who happened to just win the game just now. Man. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to the ones on the comments. And yeah, man, look forward to Sunday.
And I promise this time for sure, this episode will be up tomorrow. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If y'all seen already, go ahead, Tyrone.
So big like this? That's considered a sip. I just want to know. I don't want to get on your show and fuck it up. So I'm just saying.
Hey, whatever fits your vibe, man. It is what it is, man. If you want to throw it back, throw it back. If you want to sip, it don't matter. Hey, just give me a good conversation. We good to go.
Throw it back in the seat. Pause. Anyway, this was fun. This was a special one time. I don't know if it's a one time only, but a return to a Wednesday like the old days when they used to. And funny enough was we used to just be getting started back in the day on a Wednesday at 9 o'clock, waiting for JP's late ass all the
Yeah.
time. But anyways, man, this was fun tonight. Victor, you got a little taste of our conversational chaos at times. You got a brief taste of Tyrone's absurdness, which is always welcomed and always fun to argue. Because like O said before, he is our resident antagonist, but it always makes for fucking great conversation. Straight up and down, straight up and down. And again, you were lucky enough to get all of us at the same time.
That's true.
Hey, that's a
You know,
blessing.
so you was able to get us all at the same time, man. So salute to you. Salute to Liquor Talk. Everybody go listen to, follow Liquor Talk podcast on Instagram. That's how we met, through Instagram. Definitely through the podcast page. If you're on video, are you on video too? I
Yes,
see
we're
you
on
post some
YouTube.
clips with video.
Yes, we're close. We're on video, and also you can see some clips on TikTok as well. Look at Talk Podcast.
Okay. So yeah, you
All
gotta
right.
find me on TikTok too, guys. I'm the only, well, me and Jamal and O were the only ones left on TikTok. But yeah, man, this was a good one. I needed this shit after I needed some spirits uplifting because, and thank you to the spirits too, with these spirits. But shout outs to my man's, I'm not gonna drop his name, but we've been sending one up for him who's in a very bad situation right now. Hoping my brother comes out of this shit. Um yeah, I needed the distraction from the consistent attack on my mentals, and that's why I'm glad I took my mental health day today, for those who know about my situation, because I needed the mental break. I needed this day to kind of relax and just, I was kind of out of it, sleepy, because I had to run around early in the morning. My wife is sick and I had to go run her to the doctor, run my kids to school because they wanted to be fucking late, all that shit. But yeah, I needed this kind of uplifting today. So thank you, brothers, for sure. Hookshop.com, 20% off your order using our code starting 5. Um, I thought I had more, but yeah, no. That's it.
You
We'll
have
see
more
y'all
than that?
bitches. We'll
God
see y'all
damn.
bitches Sunday.
Facts.
Peace. Fuck you, Tyrone.
Yeah.
I'm going.